Oh, thank you, baby. Hi, Anika. Hello, hello. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Lydia.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi. Hi, Miss KRB. Welcome in. Hi, Rosaline. You are here. Listen, I'm only even. Hi, Greedy. Hi, Lex. Hi, Zenobia. I know y'all. I know. Hey, K Boogie. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, Proverbs 31. Hey, Tiana. Hey, Kevsoft. Dang, it's too fast. It's too fast. Hey, y'all. Hey. I know, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here's the thing, y'all. Oh, thank you, baby. I wasn't even planning to go live today. I accidentally put the 12th. Child. Accidentally put the 12th. It was supposed to be the 13th. Hey, Gigi. I know we're gonna try to let's hurry up and get this panel open, y'all. Let's get to them likes. Listen, at this point, I just want my 10s. Can I just get my 10s? Can people just put a little bit of respect on my shit? Gigi said happy birthday, baby.
Thank you, Gigi.
Listen, Chris's birthday was yesterday, so I was not planning to go live. Thank you. I was not planning to go live tonight because I'm like...
And she's doing my hair tomorrow, so she's not going live tomorrow.
Anyway.
And she's making banana pudding the day after. For me.
Y'all hear these demands?
You promised.
They said happy belated. Thank you, thank you.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Listen, y'all. I appreciate y'all giving me my 100s. I appreciate the manager and the assistant manager is strict. I do got a busy weekend, so I have a lot of Sagittarius in my family. So Chris's auntie's birthday was yesterday, so she's coming over with her daughter, his cousin, and we're gonna have a birthday dinner tonight.
Thank y'all.
They have the same birthday.
I take gifts in the form of cash.
It was the day before his birthday. My bad. So, the day before. She's the 10th. He's the 11th. Thank y'all. Listen,
just in case anybody want to show me some love.
What?
I know.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the love.
Oh, your mom's birthday was the 1st. Our daughter is the 6th. I'm needed at this point. Listen. Tag me in, coach. No, I am the coach. No, I'm just kidding. I am the coach. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm just saying.
Wait, what's wrong with your phone?
Hey, shout out to the Sages.
I'm just saying. I told y'all before the fucking goddamn reunion.
Okay, fill this then.
Now, I will say, listen, I know of course Blue called it too. Anybody that does this work was able to look at that relationship and say, yeah, that's not a forever thing. It doesn't mean it won't be good. It doesn't mean it won't be great for a period of time, but it's not forever. It's not forever. That's not a forever thing. And I said, if it's even going to work for the period of time that I predicted, and subscribers, I noticed that the video, I can't watch it no more. But I put a video out for subscribers after Mama Tisha's interview, and I said, y'all, max 5 years. My prediction was always they could do a 3 like that would be a maximum for me. 3 to 5 for them was gonna be maximum, right? And I put out a video for subscribers, and I said, y'all, I think it's gonna be sooner than that. And I said, I think she's kind of positioning herself away from him in that interview. She's positioning her, and which I thought was smart. I think it's smart. I said, but she didn't really seem happy. I'm gonna post the video. Don't you worry. I'm gonna post a video with the receipts of me saying that for y'all, because I was like, Ace and Chelley broke up. She was like, my man in the beginning, right? She was very excited about him. Listen. And when I watched that Tish podcast, I was like, I don't know, y'all. I think this gonna sound crazy, but I think they might have already either known or they might have already been broken up during the interview. I think that's why she started moving to more solo content instead of couple content. Hi, boo-boo. How was your day?
Good.
It was good. Thank you, baby. Crazy at work. The people was tripping today. But I just And I was like, I'm only giving takes to subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So I know that the rest of y'all, you might have heard it because I did talk about it on my live because we talked about her saying, oh, decorating my place. We talked about that on my live. So there were lots of people that clocked it.
Where did they get this information?
But y'all they be mad at me. They be mad at me. Why are you mad at me? I'm just telling you what I see as a clinician, what might be the stuff that comes up. Now, some of y'all, I ain't never gonna say this publicly, but some of y'all have heard lots of things via DM from me. But I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck about them being together over the holidays, Hagatha. No shade. I'm not trying to be shady to you, but I really don't. I really don't. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me, right? And I know that you could be broken up with a person for a long time before y'all break up. You know what I mean? Like, emotionally and mentally, you're disconnected before the actual, hey, we should break up happens. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was giving for me. And then the fact that they were so heavy on the couple content and then it started moving away from that. Because again, I did my research. I was trying to give y'all an informed opinion as my subscribers, not just the interview, but also what I could kind of glean from social media. And I was like, I don't know, it was giving kind of like we moving around. They thought of fan reactions. Listen, do I think it's significant that only she spoke about the breakup and Ace has been silent? No. Thank you so much, my love, because here's the thing. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts. Y'all are almost at 25K. We're gonna open this panel because I know y'all want to give y'all thoughts, and I'm gonna need y'all to. We're gonna have to get it in quick, okay? I'm not gonna say it was PR, y'all. I'm not gonna say it was PR. I'm not gonna hate on them. I'm not gonna do none of that. I will say that I do think they're conscious of their image, right? Which I think anybody in the public eye probably is. You know what I mean? Like that's whatever. You feel me? I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not mad at that. That said, I don't think it's significant that only she has said something. Y'all gonna clip me? Do I gotta save this for subscribers? Oh, Nikisha, I'm so glad to see you too. I missed y'all. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Don't be messy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. How Ace's energy and personality is too much of an ego hit, I think, for him to come out and say something. There you go. There you go, Cheeky. He's too immature to address it head on. People were watching him. I'm trying not to be shady, but I want y'all to know what the shit looks like in the future. When we're at 25K, period. Y'all did that, period. Okay, I'm about to bring up my panelists. The first four. Hello. Oh shit, Chris ain't screen recording, y'all. He lacking. Just kidding.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Happy birthday, Big C.
They said happy birthday, baby. I got y'all in my ear. They can't even hear y'all. I don't think the breakup is PR. I think that they were going to break up at some point anyway. I've always thought that. I've always said that.
Thank y'all.
I don't think the breakup is PR. I don't think it's about trying to get attention. Here's the thing. They could have done anything for attention, right? I don't think that you do something that's personally, I want to think that they have some integrity personally, right? I don't think that you make something like that the way that you get attention. I just don't, y'all. I don't buy that. I'm sorry. I don't think that they're slimy like that. I would hope not. Thank you so much, the panelists here. I'm starting with all of my subscribers and fans. Thank you so much, Gigi. She on that black button tight. So let me just be very fucking clear. Y'all, we're not doing that. We're not doing that in here tonight, okay? We're not doing that tonight. We're going to keep it cute for an hour. So I want to finish my thought. Shit. Can I finish my thought? What was my thought?
Yes, you can. Go ahead. You got this. I believe you.
Huh? It's so much. Do I think it's significant that he hasn't said anything? No, I don't think that he probably will say anything head on. If you are watching in real time, and I know that I get delayed watches because, you know, people be sending me shit, but y'all DM'd me, a lot of y'all DM'd me his crash outs on live. that was when things started unraveling for them. That was when things started unraveling as a couple, right? This is why we were seeing some of the behaviors we were seeing, because it was about a loss of control and about ego, right? And so I don't even know if he'll ever say anything publicly, to be perfectly honest with y'all. And I don't think he has to. I think it's okay for Chelley to choose to control her narrative and to tell her story how she wants to, and to choose to be from up under his thumb. Okay. All right. We're gonna start with my first panel. Let's go. Gigi, Tata, Anika, Brittany, Jules. Gigi, please give me your thoughts, my love.
Hello, everybody. And as we know, we start this off with welcome to the Tinaverse. This is a Tina-tatorship. This is not a democracy. You keep it cute or we will mute. Blockarella has been active for days now, so I will be blocking. I will be muting. Do not play over here. You can scroll. Autonomy is a thing. So keep it moving if you don't want to be here, because you don't have to be here. We're not holding you hostage. That being said, we have known from the beginning. I have said it. My parlay has hit. It is not that I didn't wish them well. It is that I understood that the age difference between them and their inability for their inability, the way they navigate interpersonal relationships is vastly different. And the downfall of a lot of relationships, especially social media relationships, you have an age of people who have grown up in an age of education, and they translate. We see that in the way Ace thought that his support from TikTok was going to be translated over into broad stream media, and so that fed his ego, and that really determines how he navigates relationships, right? So I feel like that's one of the big things that happened, because Tina said it before too, that communication was going to be very, very key. But I think how they approach relationships and how they resolve things and how they handle themselves interpersonally was a major factor. I have background noise. Y'all hear background noise? Was a major factor in what was going on in their relationship. Me. Oh, okay. Well, was a major factor in their relationship, and that sort of played a hand in it. I know people have been speculating about, things that may or may have not happened. I will only speculate on what I've seen in terms of his behavior. What I would ask of the Nicolandrians who are in here, and those who are Alandria fans, is to be mindful of the things that you say online, because the last couple of weeks, we have watched people drag Nick through the mud for speculation that is unfounded. And I would hate for us to be seen as hypocrites for doing the exact same thing to Alan, because that's not right. I would only give opinions on behaviors that we have actually seen. I've seen way too many people say, try to make these speculations on him. Like, just keep it cute, guys, because Alandria already has an issue within the fandom of people being super toxic to the person there. And we don't want to add hypocrisy on top of that. So keep it classy. He has plenty of things for y'all to whack him on. Y'all know that I'm not an Alan fan. And there are other things that y'all can whack him on other than having to make up stuff. Trust me, he has given us a lot of material, right? But going back to what Tina was saying, and it's very true, the crash outs that he has had, the ego that he has had. I mean, we've said it from the beginning too, but he wanted to be the baddest bitch in the relationship. I think that's what it came down to. He wanted to be the baddest bitch in the relationship, and he couldn't be. I think that I think that Chelley was the one who may have instigated the breakup. I think from watching his behavior, from examining his behavior, understanding that Chelley was the more likable one of the two in the relationship on a broader scale, and not just social media, but on a broader scale, that Chelley was being the more likable of the two of the relationship, he would have kept it going if he had a choice. And I think this is a clean break that she needed. To be able to take control of her narrative and to take control of her life. And I think it's a good thing that she's taking control of her narrative. I've been saying this from the beginning. Y'all know I've been shouting this shit from the rooftop. But I want her to take control of this narrative. And I think that this is her chance to be able to rebrand and do things. Will I still continue to be critical of her? Absolutely, because I've always been critical of Chelley. But that's because I want her to do better, and I've always wanted her to do better. I think it's very weird that the other fandoms are turning on her. They have bullied that girl online into following him back, which I think is super fucking weird. I've seen the Clayler fans have turned on her talking about, oh, hashtag we're the only real black love remaining. Y'all are fucking weird. Yeah, they have turned on her. They've been very, very weird on Twitter. Y'all, I dipped my toe into Twitter for y'all because it's been a very, very weird day. So yeah, it's just been Jessie Woo and her pivot in saying that we wanted Chelley to struggle so bad. We wanted her to have a struggle of like, ma'am, where? Why are you flipping this narrative? And especially the disgusting and egregious shit that she said about Molly today in her live, talking about, addressing stuff with the deceased video, talking about, I don't care if Jake and all of them pass Molly around. That's disgusting, and I am disgusted that she would say some shit like that. She needs a mariachi band at her door swiftly.
Wow, that's absolutely unwell. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Jessie, no ma'am. Let's do better. I agree with a lot of the comments in here that Chelley is going to be just fine. I agree with that statement. I think she's actually going to be better than fine. I think that she'll be greater without him. Subscribers, you already heard me say that before. Tata, please share your thoughts.
I had to go clear my name because I was talking about voodoo today, and then this happened. I don't want y'all to think I did stuff. I didn't. I swear. I was just running my mouth. But anyways, this is what I think. I think, number one, I'm not surprised that everyone's turning on Chelley because I said it, because the fan base is not for Chelley. They're for Ace. They're with Chelley because Chelley is with Ace. And they're with Chelley because Chelley don't fuck with Olandria. Okay? The fan base don't really like Darcy and black women like that. However, but Chelley's cute, so they're going to go after the next best thing to attack, which is Olandria. So I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised they're turning against her. Number two, I think that Chelley will be fine based on how Chelley moves after this. Because if I'm correct, the way Chelley, I see her to move, Chelley finna be spin the block with all them girls, i.e. Sierra and Daina. I think Chelley would go as far as even give Huda grace if Huda would give her the space. I hope she don't do it, but I have a feeling she gonna move that direction. Because Chelley does seem like she goes wherever she can get the fan, wherever it benefits her. It doesn't matter how it looks or who it hurts. I hope she don't do it. So how she moves next after this is very important. And I also think that Ace will turn against Chelley. I feel like if Chelley don't move the way Ace wants Chelley to move from this breakup, he gonna do to her like he did to Nick and like he did to Olandria. Because I don't think that man cares about anybody but him. I feel like he would turn against his own mama if he had to. So, I don't know. That's all for now.
Okay, I'm actually gonna say I don't. So here's where I'm gonna disagree. I think a lot of what you're saying around how she moves next will determine ultimate success. That said, I think it has more so, my perception is it has more so to do with how she chooses to move around 404. But I don't necessarily perceive Michelle as someone that has chased clout, because I think if that was true, we would have seen a breakup a lot sooner. Because I think that she's smart enough to know that that man is part of what slowed down her bag, and really folding into that couple is what slowed down the bag. And I think if it was just about clout, if it was just that, then she would have moved a little bit differently. That's the one thing I'll say. I don't know about that part, but I do agree that how she moves now will determine her long-term success. Okay, Anika, please give us your thoughts, my love.
Okay, good night, everybody. And I would like to thank Gigi and Tata for laying the foundation for what I'm about to say. But before I go into that, I will just say that, when I said months ago after that Speedy interview, that Chelley, on the cusp of being a 30-year-old, will have to determine whether or not she's able to handle what Ace will deliver to her in that interview, even though he was smiling at her at the time that her turn will come, it is clear that her turn came and she ran. That's the first thing. His hubris, if I have to give any kind of speculation as to what caused the demise of the relationship, his hubris. And his hubris is going to continue, and he's going to troll her. And hear how he's going to troll her. His next girlfriend is going to be a Huda lookalike. And I'm saying it categorically. You watch and see, because he may not want to react in the way that people will expect, but that is the way. Just look out for his, if he has another relationship, look out for the next relationship and see what that individual is going to look like. And I swear to God, it's going to be a hubcap lookalike. That's the first thing. That's how devious this guy is, in my estimation. Now, I see Chelley, she'll be fine. I agree. Separating herself from that anchor of the Chelley's brand. And if she rebrands herself properly, she can go far. Once she doesn't try to follow Jessie Woo's advice, because Jessie Woo said for the 20 minutes I tried to listen and then I just got disgusted. She said that Chelley lost her soul sister, as if Ace caused Chelley to lose her soul sister. No. Let's not try to rewrite history. Chelley's complicity caused her to lose her soul sister, and she needs to stay lost. So that one would piss me off. But to be quite frank, it does not surprise me that this has happened. If there might have been an element of surprise in terms of how soon it happened, because I figured they might have tried to rally through a little longer. But outside of it, their relationship was his attitude was what killed that thing. I didn't see any of the crash outs or anything that was mentioned, in previous discussions. I haven't seen it. I don't even want to see it because none of them really interest me anyway, outside of whatever. But I wish her all the best. Sorrows and prayers. That's just my entire take on the whole thing. Yeah, okay, so all right. Best of luck moving forward. Have a nice life, but I have made that prediction. I think he's going to troll her, and I have a suspicion that's how nasty it could get. He may not say anything, but that's how nasty it could get. So yes, those are my thoughts.
Yeah, I will say, y'all, to clarify, when I say that he was crashing out, this was the language that was used when it was sent to me. Literally, it was just him on live talking about how, I ain't got no money, whatever he was talking about, how he don't got brand deals, whatever. Like, he's been on live, I guess, a bit more recently. Y'all will send me clips of his lives, and people have sent me some clips where he said like weird things, or I don't want to use therapy words. Just seems like something else is going on. Something else is maybe going on. I think he's not joking, actually. I think he is covering it with hee ha ha to make it seem like a joke. It seems like it actually was something underneath that. And to me, I think that was probably something else going on with them, and just not being able to talk about that publicly. But we know, at least from that red carpet, I didn't want to say that, but so we know, at least from that red carpet, that at least from that time frame, they had been in therapy. And I talked about in my video too, her talking about teaching him and really guiding him and teaching him how to like show up in the relationship. So I'm not shocked. Okay, Brittany and then Jules. Oh, I can barely hear you, Brittany. Can you come closer to the mic?
Brittany,
not really.
Come back up, because the app has been acting funny, so you may need to close out to come back up there.
Damn it.
Go down.
Oh,
I can hear you now. There you are.
Wait, you can hear me now?
Yes. Okay, let's restart your timer.
Sorry.
No, don't be.
I'm formerly Fontaine. I'm using my real name on the internet now.
Oh, period, Fontaine.
So when Ace and Chelley came out of the villa, I had originally given them 3 years max because I felt like they would be.
No. You went away again. Okay, you're back.
Oh God damn it. Sorry. No, I was saying when they first left the villa, I had gave them about 3 years because I thought they would be determined to prove everybody wrong about their relationship and stick through it. So they're actually broken up a lot quicker. I knew Ace was going to be a problem because of the triangulation he put Chelley through on the show. And then like he's also a guy that's right out of high school. He's never had a girlfriend before. Chelley is nearly 30 years old. It just a poor dynamic, but also like the way that he carried himself, his attitude. When I was 27, Shelley's age, I dated somebody like Ace. And so I saw a lot of signs and I had talked about it online. People were like, oh, you're just projecting. I said, I could be projecting, but also I know pattern recognition. And I'm also a Virgo like Chelley too. And so I'm just peeping things that, you know, she's an August Virgo, I'm a September Virgo, but still Virgo sisters. I just peeped some things. She got out of there unscathed. I ended up having a baby by that individual. So I know what the smear campaign may potentially look like when things go sour with that kind of man. And if she doesn't stick to whatever script that they talked about before this came out, he's going to be downright vicious in the most passive aggressive of ways because he doesn't want people to say, oh, you're so terrible. He wants to have that, what do they call it, plausible not deniability. So he's going to do some really nice, nasty things. It's going to be similar to how like Diddy did Cassie when he said, thank you for holding me down in the dark times. That's the vibe he's going to be putting out if she does not stick to the script. And he needs to have some humility. And that's my 2 cents.
I 100% agree. And thank you all for the gifts to not only myself, but to the panelists. I always appreciate when y'all give my panelists because they are always up here giving you fantastic information and really insightful thoughts. So I always appreciate when y'all do that. Thank you so much. Okay, Jules, please give us your thoughts, my love.
I'm driving, so bear with me. But
Okay.
Bomba Clyde, y'all already know. Like, when I saw the post, I was giggling. Feet kicked up, y'all. Feet kicked up. Y'all know how I feel about this couple. One man curse. Oh my God. Wow. I just couldn't believe it happened so fast. I thought they was at least gonna make it into 2026. I thought they was gonna try to push out that little, vlogmas, little shtick. But I cannot say I'm disappointed. I'm very happy that this happened. I thought y'all wanted love and basketball and brunch. I thought you niggas wanted love and basketball. What happened? I thought this was the couple of the year. I thought these were supposed to be y'all winners. This was the most genuine couple. That's what I thought y'all said. This is what y'all wanted.
Stop.
Chelley's fan. The sky is falling down. Oh my God. Like, I'm so happy beyond words. Ace, your reckoning is coming. I don't know why y'all thought this was gonna be it. I knew when they was doing this little tit for tat, playing with other people in the villa shit, that it was never gonna be nothing. Chelley was playing just as much as Ace was. Don't let the girl fool you. She was playing too. And that's why I had to get off the team. Like I was a full Chelley fan in the beginning, but I just didn't like how she was moving in the villa because I was like, girl, you could have been went and got Ace if you really wanted him. Like we didn't have to sit through Austin acting dumb as rocks on TV. He could have been went home. Ace sat up there and said on live, which I didn't even know that this happened. Like I don't watch any of his lives, but like, people have been posting on Twitter all day. So like I'm finally seeing some of the clips. He said that he asked her to be his girlfriend. And then right after he was like, basically like, oh, just be prepared for me to crash out though. So if you for real, you need to lock in. Otherwise be prepared for me to crash out. Excuse me? You bring me Tiffany and Co. and bring me to Antigua, and that's what you telling me you gonna crash out on me if we ever, separate, basically. So she knew what she was getting herself into. She is a grown ass woman. I do not feel bad whatsoever. Ace, keep jumping up and down on lives for the Indian token. I hope it stretches long. I don't know. I thought this was the couple of the year, y'all. I thought this is what y'all wanted. I thought y'all wanted Love and Basketball. I thought y'all wanted complex videos. Ace Mansion, Ace Mob, Ace Mafia. He literally is the Little League Junior Mafia, heavy on the junior. Thank you, Allen Jr., for your services for the year. Keeping up the shenanigans. Showing us that you talk that shit but can't run it a full mile for yourself. Did all of that yapping about Nick and Landry. And look where you at, nigga. I'm off this. I'm about to go eat. Y'all have a good night. Mwah.
Thank you, Jules. Love you down. Listen, y'all. Yeah, I am not gonna say that I am. Am I gonna lie?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say that I am happy that they broke up, but I will say I'm not shocked, and I do think that she will be better off without him. I think that she's a woman that is going to be 30 sooner than not, and he'll just be having a fully developed frontal lobe at that point. This was never the end all be all. Yes, that was the assistant manager, Nika. This was never going to be the end all be all, and I just want to let y'all know, in case you're in here and you're some of the ones that were commenting on my initial video before the reunion, telling me how she's still in his clothes, telling me how they're already saying I love you, telling me how they were living. I plan to make a video with all of your comments, so you better go delete before I can screenshot, because I'm blasting all y'all's asses for acting like this ain't my fucking job. All right.
Tina, one more thing. You mind if I say
Yes,
one more
boo.
thing?
Yes,
No,
go
but
ahead.
heavy on them people. The I love yous, that don't mean shit. No shade. That don't mean nothing. Like, they was just love bombing each other. Like, they was just in La La World. I don't know. Like, we're doing it for the fans. But what really told everything to me, the real dynamic of their relationship, and I'll never get over it, and people dragged me for filth on Twitter about it, was that damn Essence photo shoot. She was dragging his ass like a dog on a leash, and she said, "Come here, little nigga. Come on."
You mean
He
the
had
Jason
his,
Penny photo shoot?
yes, he had his arms wrapped around her like a badass little kid. Like, that literally showed their entire relationship within 5 photos. That is so crazy to me. Like, she was his mother and she was sunning him. Like, I don't know. Like, that was never cute to me. But that's all I had to say, y'all.
Thank you, Jules. I'm going to rotate Jules out, bring a subscriber up. I do want to I know I have my subs up here already, but I want to let Anika and Brittany give one more thought if you'd like, and then I'm going to bring subs up too. But I want to let y'all have some space to chat.
So one thing I want to say, let this be a lesson to any young ladies out there, you know, those in their teens and 20s. Let them understand that grand gestures of roses and big proposals and trips and all this I love you and holding hands and these things, those things do not equate what love is. Which is why they were having problems understanding when people were saying that Nick was actually in love with Olandria in the villa before they left. They were not convinced, because for them, love is, 10 million roses and candles on the beach and rolling in the sand and giggling, geep, 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 and a plane ticket. That is not love. Understand what love is. Those grand gestures are just masks for behaviors that if she was smart, that she would have otherwise picked up and realized that her turn was coming and she should have run long before this thing happened now. And that's my final thought. Thank you very much for having me. Thank
you so much, Anika. I love you down. I love y'all down. And listen, I know that I'm rushing y'all tonight more than usual. Why is it taking forever to? Okay, Nikki loaded. Antoinette, I tried to bring you up, but it just kept loading. So just request again, my love. Okay, Brittany, please give us. I'm gonna let y'all keep gifting Anika, and then Anika. So please continue to give gifts. Okay, Brittany, go ahead and give another thought, please. Wait, it's jacked up, Brittany. I can't hear you. Try again. I still can't. It's just muffled noise.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't. Oh God, Jesus. No, I'm gonna piggyback off of Anika. The grand gestures that Ace did in the villa is what turned me off when him and Chelley got to the hideaway and he drew that heart in the center. All of that was already performative right out of the gate. So I know a lot of women had clocked that, but I do want to also say, like, listen to your auntie sometimes, y'all. It's not that we're old and we're bitter and we don't know what we're talking about. We've lived through a lot of this shit already, and we're just trying to save y'all the heartache and the heartbreak because a lot of these men ain't ish. That's it.
Thank you so much for saying that, Brittany, because what the Chelley fans have tried to use a lot is ageism, right? They've tried to use ageism as a way to discount and to discredit what we say and what we are observing. I think even people that are not clinicians, that are not therapists, that just have some years on them, have a lot of wisdom, are able to recognize patterns like y'all, like you mentioned, right? Are able, and so just listen, even if it's like that, I don't know about that, it feels weird in my body, just take it in. You don't always got to jump to being like, you're just a bitter bitch and you ain't never gonna have no man. And not y'all trying to check on Shello earlier. Y'all are messy for that. Where's Lane? Lane, is you in here, Lane? Lane and Shello, y'all are so messy for that. And I'm being messy with you.
And I saw somebody in the comments saying that Chelley should go back to Austin. No, the hell she should not. Don't nobody want that crackhead.
Why are y'all... Now, Brittany, why are y'all acting like no people exist outside of Love Island? Y'all know that they can just date regular people that are not people that you met on a reality show, right? I'm just saying. And listen, we might see a little something with her and a little girly next. I agree, Rose. Okay, thank you so much, Brittany. So much. I appreciate you down. Nikki, my sister, please give us your thoughts.
My sister, what are we talking about?
Girl, you know what we're talking about.
What's tea, girl? What's
That's
tea?
here.
Okay. Okay, I will stop. I promise you I will stop. I'm not even feeling well, and like this has been a time of a distraction. Okay, so this is gonna be going on all night. I'm really happy you're having it because I kind of need my therapist, my TikTok therapist to simmer me
Wait a minute
down.
now, Nikki. I know it's your birthday, but slow down, girl. Wait a
Gigi,
minute
it's my
now.
birthday. Leave me alone.
Wait
I
a
get
minute.
to do this today.
I was just
I
about to
get to
say,
do
wait
this
a
today.
minute.
Stop
Not
playing
Slow
with
slow.
me.
down.
Stop playing with me,
Wait a
Gigi.
minute now.
I get a minute of Gigi's time for coming in trying to debo Tina. Okay, whatever. Anyway, it's been very, very fascinating. I really came up here to talk to you about Jesse Wu. I did watch it.
Girl.
For everybody, right? And the thing, thank y'all for the gifts. The thing about what I find infuriating with her the most is the way she speaks about Shelley and the hate that she's gotten. She doesn't acknowledge Alandria has gotten it worse in the fact how long it's sustained. Alandria has gotten hit after hit after it, just simply coming out of that villa, even before the villa, but really since she come out. And now her family is being attacked. And now you want to make a clickbait podcast. You could have had a whole live. You were Shalandria, right? Like you were, you were Shalace, and you could have had a whole live without mentioning Nick or Landria. But not only did you mention Nick and Landria, you had it in your title because you knew it would come. Because I don't trust what you're going to say. And I'm tired of this diaspora war thing. Yes, but I'm mostly tired of people who claim to be the oppression Olympics, the most targeted with xenophobia, but you don't acknowledge the other side where she's constantly getting ridiculed, called poor, her parents are drug dealers, a really, really racist and stereotypical comments as a Black American woman. That doesn't get the same type of, but yet you are saying, oh, I'm Shalandria. Oh, now you're walking it back. It was very, very strange. It was very, very strange. And it made me so mad because I cannot stand hypocrisy and using black women or being Black centered women as a trope, because clearly you're not. You're not. Because if it was about Black women, you would address equally the hate that Black women are getting from other Black women. That's the conversation. That's the conversation. But you're not willing to have it because you know you're messy and you want to, use your quote unquote journalism to distract from the obvious hate that other people are getting. What you really are is a petty bitch. That's what you really are. You're a petty bitch. And you love the fact that Alandria was getting this amount of hate because you were getting this amount of hate. That's what you were mad at. So as much as I want to stay on, listen, good luck to them people. Good luck to them. As I told in plenty of other panels earlier, I am not for or against Chelley. Good luck, God bless. But I'm not about to move just because this couple decided to end things. I've never just only said, let me make it clear here. I've never just said that Ace was the problem. I said Ace and Chelley were the problem. Ace did his things separately that made me not trust him, and the way Chelley moved made me have side eye her and notice red flags. So for everybody that is trying to get this Shalandria back on board, or telling people like, we should support Black women. Me supporting Black women is keeping my fucking mouth shut. So I'll land it there. That's the best I can do.
Okay, I just need to say, and then I'm gonna let the rest of my panelists go because this thought came in my head because I'm noticing people. Thank you all so much for the gifts. I appreciate y'all down. Y'all are the bomb.com. I don't know if I can say that. Y'all are great. Y'all are great. Okay. But let me say this Okay, Gigi. When it comes to Michelle and Alan, and I'm seeing people mention Nick in the comments, right? And I know that Nick Alandrian, that's going to come up, right? Let's be clear that a breakup between Michelle and Alan would be different from a breakup between Nick and Alandria. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the way that Nick has approached Alandria, the way that he has moved about Alandria, the way that they have moved about each other has always been with a lot of grace, a lot of care, a lot of compassion, a lot of support, a lot of love, right? And so I think that we all could agree, anybody that is sane, right, could agree that no matter what happened between them, if they broke up tomorrow, I would be like, I'm still so glad that she got to experience somebody show up for her like that. I'm so glad that she got to experience somebody that was like, no, not you want to, you're going to, that spoke life into her, that put her on, that gave her opportunities, that bigged her up, that wanted to see her win, that let her shine, that let her be a star. I'm so glad that she got to experience that. Right? Because if it's one thing that women deserve, and especially Black women, I'm just going to keep it a buck, is to not have to experience love at the expense of struggle first. Too many of our stories, this is why that nigga's favorite movie was Love and Basketball. Because you feel like the struggle somehow makes the love more valuable. It makes it more real. It makes it more worth it. Fuck that. You deserve ease. Women, if you don't know this, listen to me right now. You actually deserve ease. You should not be in therapy in the first 6 months of your relationship. Actually, no, you should not. No, you should not. It should be easy as fuck for quite a period of time, okay? I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. And so my thing is, I'm going to be so excited that she got to experience that. It doesn't matter what the outcome is for me personally. Because now she's going to know, actually, I can have the things that I want. Actually, there are men that are willing to give back to me. That's amazing. I love that for her. Michelle has not had that same experience with Alan from what we have watched. What we have watched is a lot of me when it comes to Alan. From the heart in the sand in his poem about Ace, to him telling her, you want to know how to be the best girlfriend to me in the villa, to him saying all the things that, all the ways that she showed up for him as to why he loved her on the red carpet. It's always been all about him. And that is not a beautiful dynamic. Her having to do that level of work and labor is actually not beautiful. It's not amazing. It is not something that I would call ease for her. And so we're not going to talk about, because I know that people will do this. We're not going to talk about them like they're the same. So I'm putting that on the record right the fuck now, that no matter what happened between Nick and Alandria, because I know people are going to be like, oh, because I see people doing it already, right? Oh, y'all called Nick and Alandria fake, but they're the only ones that are still lasting. And even if they didn't, them lasting is not the evidence that they are better or no, I'm going to use the word better. Them lasting is not the evidence that they're better. What you're watching in their dynamic is the evidence that they are a healthier and happier relationship, regardless of timeline.
Tina,
Okay, sorry,
I forgot to mention
healthier,
that
yes.
interesting that you brought that up, because Jesse's claim is the reason why Chelley was getting all of this hate is because she was not in the struggle, and y'all want to struggle. Y'all want to see her struggle. She wasn't in a struggle relationship. And were we watching the same show, Tina?
I guess not.
Is this not what, like, what we've seen happen to Landria? Like, she wasn't in struggle love. She's not in struggle love. But I just wanted to, I was very confused. I just wanted to pull that point, or just let you know that was one of her big things of why Chelley was being attacked, is because she was not in struggle love. She did not have to struggle, and we wanted to see her struggle. Girl, you lost me.
Okay, I'm gonna let the panelists go, y'all. I swear I'm gonna let y'all go. One more thought. That's because too many people equate grand gestures to evidence of non-struggle. And this has to do with how much they align with patriarchy, right? And this idea that a man making life easy for you, the ease, right? Soft life is people spending money on you. But baby, if I'm having to teach you how to show up in this relationship, that ain't soft. If I'm having to teach you to prioritize your mental health and get off the goddamn internet reading them comments, that's not soft life. Okay? It is performance for us, because they're trying to validate their relationship to us. Okay? So I'm not trying to hear that. All right. Antoinette, please give us your thoughts.
I'm sorry, let me get it off. News hit like 15 minutes after I clocked in, so I haven't really been able to like I'm sorry, is that the word I want to use in all of this? But jokes, man. This is jokes. I'm sorry. Hands up, don't shoot. This is jokes. Because this is jokes. I'm sorry. Because no, there's no way y'all drop on Billboard less than 48 hours ago talking about we found real love, and now Chelley by herself talking about some nah. We ain't living together and we part ways. Okay. Jokes, babe. Jokes. But even then, what I really want to talk about is, one, Jessie Wu. I try to be really careful with how I talk about her because she is a black woman. And I feel the same way about Chelley. I will say during the show, before that interview, Jessie Wu was sticking up for Alandria and Nick in the same way she was for Chelley and Ace. But that interview, she just made her like her faves, her biases. Can you hear me? I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
No, she just made like I'm telling them to tap the screen. Sorry, babe.
She just made like her biases clear, right? And honestly, I've been saying like what she's doing with journalism is very annoying to me, because of like we're already in a situation where journalism is dying and you are not helping. Like the way in which she speaks is not helping. I watched her segment
today. Specifically, I watched the part about Nick and Landry because what did it have to do with Ace and Chelley breaking up? Nothing. For the most part, it was positive. The problem came in for me personally was when she spoke about Nick's best friend's girlfriend and made a horrible comment about they could be running a train on her or something. This girl is not famous. She did not sign up to be on Love Island. You have no right to speak about her that way. Again, this is a lady who has a journalism degree. What is wrong with you? Once again, you said something that is so out of pocket and so unnecessary. For what? This girl has already had to private her account and her family's business account because people are being weird. Chill. Like, what are you adding to that? Even to make jokes, because it wasn't funny. Like, she did it not to like be serious, but like to be funny, but it's not funny. And now she wants to go back to the whole Shellandria thing because you see that they broke up, and you know that Landry has more clout than Chelley. But it's like, girl, move. We've moved on. They've moved on. Let's move on. But no, the jokes for me, well, not jokes. I will say, when people talking about I think you mentioned it about oh, well, Nick and Landry are the last one standing, or whatever. Look, Michelle and Alan made it a point multiple times to reference their relationship to love and basketball. And Landry and Nick were referencing his parents' 35-year plus marriage. I'm sorry. That, for me, that tells me how y'all were moving through y'all relationship. Perfectly. I mean, this is like, no, the reference for y'all relationship was a struggle love story, and the reference for their relationship is a 35-year plus marriage. I don't know why any of us were pretending that this was not going to end the way that it has. Now, don't get me wrong. I was one of the people who believed that the Rotten Core 4, those two, and Kaylor, we're going to ride this out for as long as possible, if only just to be like, to prove like, hey, we are real love. I'm shocked it didn't last. I'm really shocked it didn't last longer, if only just for the financial end of it all. But I'm not shocked. Like, why are we, this isn't shocking. This is funny, but it's not shocking. And then to see his friends online, like, adding discourse about Alandria's sister, like, it's so much mess going online that it's kind of embarrassing. Like, you have his friends, her sisters making little pot shots at their family and parents, and it's just like, why are we doing this? All you had to do was leave that show with her and talk about y'all, but y'all chose to make it about Nick and Alandria for no reason. And then the idea that Chelley is also innocent, no, Chelley, she chose to be quiet. That was her stance. That is also a stance. And so when people choose just not to mess with you, okay, that's fine. Like, it's not like a hatred of her. So this idea that people hate her because of any, like, no, she chose to be quiet when her man decided to do what he did. That's it. Like, what are we talking about? There's no reason. I don't think there's a reason to hate Chelley, but that's a reason to be like, okay, I don't have to entertain you. And also, this, I honestly don't feel like this breakup is anything to be happy or sad about. It's just funny. Like, it's not my relationship. I don't care that much. But also, did any of us think that any of these couples, besides honestly Nick and Alandria, and even then that's to an extent, we're going to do numbers? It's Love Island. Why are we like shocked? And what I'm really curious about is like where Taylor and did you watch that cringy video Taylor did his best friendship of him and Alan? And don't get me wrong, I love for men to show love to their friends. I think that's great. That video was for it to drop yesterday or the day before yesterday, and then here we are now. It feels very calculated. It feels very weird. And also the point that you made it like you like cut Nick out of like all of the scenes that all three of y'all were in together. He was crying over Nick. You were calling Nick your best friend, your Superman, but now Ace is just your best friend. And literally right out the villa, y'all were in each other's comments talking about some uncle to each other's kids. What happened? That's what I want to know. Now put him on Beyond the Villa, because now I want to know what happened. Because what happened?
That's the only reason why.
Because I thought we was auntie and uncle. What happened? Like, jokes, and that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Internet. Listen, y'all. Listen, Star, I see you, my love. I'm gonna go for as long as I possibly can, y'all. I am having a birthday dinner for Chris that primarily he's cooking, but I'm doing my part too. Don't you worry.
Wait a minute. Is Chris's birthday? Is he a Sag? Hold on.
He is a Sag. His birthday was yesterday.
Hey, birthday twin.
She
Auntie
said birthday twin, 'cause
Tato.
Nikki's birthday is today.
Oh yeah.
His auntie was the day before him, so it's 10, 11, 12. Look at y'all.
Look
Okay,
at that.
okay.
Ace said, happy
He
birthday,
said
old
happy
man.
birthday. She said happy birthday, old man. Okay, and give us your thoughts.
Do you
Give
need
us
me
your
to drop to
thoughts.
make room though, Tina? I
No,
can
my
do
love,
that.
no, don't
Oh,
worry
I'm
about
good?
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
What's
rotate
going
for
on,
as long as I can.
everybody? First of
Okay.
all, welcome back, Tina. Big Tina, not the little one. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Period. Secondly, since it's your birthday, Sagittarius, we up, period. My birthday was
Period.
last Wednesday. That's right, y'all. I'm the biggest 30. Don't play with it. I'm Ace Mama now. No,
Happy
stop.
birthday, babes.
Period. Thank you so much. First, I'd like to echo Tina's sentiments when she said, and I quote, Chelley will be doing the emotional labor in that relationship and it will be exhausting. I can see them staying together, but she will have to carry the emotional load. 3 weeks later, Ace and Chelley have broken up. Sorry. Y'all be nice and send Tina some gifts. You know she always right. How does what's her name say it? How does Blue say it? She's not wrong. She's just early and you're mad. Be mad in the comments. What else? Not damn. Y'all already know how I am. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm gonna tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Not AAPA references. Well, y'all know I have a degree in health science. You know, I stay with the receipts. Talking about the receipts, I did send you a quick video. I listened to Storytime with Ricky Tina. I sent you a video. The minute that the news broke, you didn't get to see it, but I'm like, I know this is gonna be the topic tonight. Not me going to take a nap. I wake up and y'all on live. Yeah. Actually, right now I'm currently on my laptop. I'm watching the music video because I didn't know Ace Boogie put out a music video. To be honest, I wasn't checking for Homeboy. After what happened on the island, remember when he was trolling us on live? I followed him then. After that, I unfollowed him. I'm like, I'm not feeling you. Let me tell you something. I don't mess with Leos like that. Numero uno, on the top of the age gap, the pride, and being first. Period. You right. Number one with my father is a Leo. I don't fuck with them. They tend to be narcissistic. I said narcissistic as in the traits, not that they are. I'm side-eyeing Ace though. He seems to be self-centered. That's trait number one. And first of all, don't even get me started with Jessie because I do consume her content. Hey y'all. What gets me tight is like, why you all of a sudden back with on Salandria and you talking about Olandria? To be honest, her allyship to Black women can be a little bit performative sometimes. I'm just gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth, but that's just the truth. Like, even as a Haitian American woman myself, like I grew up in Brooklyn and I've been in Connecticut for 15 years now, 10 years. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna align myself with you simply because you Haitian. Yes, Blue is going live tonight. If y'all are interested, she just put it up 11:30 for the night owls. Yeah. What? Like, girl, all of a sudden Shalandria is up. First of all, what we're not gonna do is blame Ace and Chelley's relationship for the demise of their friendship. Chelley is an adult. She could have taken accountability and says, yo, first of all, here's the thing. Right, you're right, introverted cutie. That's what Jessie does. I feel like you try to pit them against each other. You're mad you didn't get an interview with Olandria. You know, as a dark-skinned Black woman yourself, what if someone doesn't agree with you? You know what? That's childish, and you need to check your internalized. Somebody said it in the comments. You did it before me, right? You need to check. You're right, P. You need to check your internalized misogynoir and for real, and your internalized misogyny on top of that, because what are we doing? And you tend to be like too hard on women when they go through stuff. Like, you know, the man was there too, right? Where is Ace and his accountability? Hope Ace is doing well. I don't give a fuck what happens to that man. Real talk. Oh yeah, someone is saying in the comments, for y'all who want to know, that Nick is having a pod tonight with some guy named Carter. Let me check these YouTube streets. I'll get back to y'all. What else is going on? Well, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. I'm happy for Chelley. She free. She is free. Let's throw a divorce party. I mean, breakup party, whatever you want to call it. I feel like partying, period. I need to get another wine bottle. This is crazy.
You're silly. Thank you, Anne.
It's still my birthday month, period.
Okay, Bad, please give me your thoughts, my love.
Hello, everyone. Happy birthday, Nikki, Chris, and all the Sages.
Thank you.
I'm a Capricorn, but I love a Sag. Love a Sag.
I love that.
Okay, now my thoughts. I'm just genuinely confused.
Stop.
Because I was told that they were the strongest couple. They were going the distance. They were going to last forever. They were so in love. Just perfect. Chelley made him a better Alan. I was sold a dream. This don't feel like a dream to me. At all. At all. Also, Jessie Woo. I didn't see her live, but from what all of y'all are saying, what is her issue with these people? She's too grown to still be talking about people that really don't want anything to do with her. It's none of her business at this point, but, you know, I guess people are entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong. Yeah, I don't really have too many thoughts about this. Love and Basketball being his favorite movie. I don't know how she missed that sign. She's met the man twice and still missed the flags. How do you meet someone 2 times at different points in your life and you still don't understand that they're just not it? Just not it. But I don't know. I don't hate Chelley either. She's like, I never want to say anything bad about a black woman like basically everyone in live. But I just feel like there's something going on. There's some kind of cognitive dissonance or something to where she can't recognize red flags in people. Because how was Austin her first choice? Well, other than Ace. But that's all I have to say about that.
I will say this, y'all. This is what I keep forgetting to say until y'all bring it up again. If, you know, Love and Basketball being his favorite movie, they are following the plot line so far. So, we'll see.
Oh my God, Tina, stop.
I'm just saying.
We are in the middle. Oh my gosh. I got at least 10 more years on this.
We're on track. We're on track.
I can't handle another 10 more years, y'all. Like, I really can't. I can't. Quincy gonna break his leg. Like, oh my God.
For his heart.
My God. Tina, I'm not sure if you used to, I know you're not used to doing this, but there are 763 people in here, everyone.
I know.
And Tina is only at 128,000 likes. Tina, if I were you, I'd cut off the comments. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Because this is it's unacceptable at this point.
Nikki is strict, y'all. I'm scared.
No, I'm just saying it's really
agree.
unacceptable.
My thumb still got 20 minutes in it, so y'all better get it together.
Oh, my mom did it for me, y'all. I didn't do it. My mom did it.
I know that was Gigi.
Thank you, Mom.
I know it was
Gigi. It was Gigi. It just told me. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to 200K. Also, if you are vibing with my panel, this is how my panels always are. Somebody said in the comments, thank y'all for being kind to Chelley. The reality is that over here in my space, we critique people, but we are not mean-spirited people. So we are going to have a level of nuance, a level of critique. We're going to zoom out. We're going to look at big picture. So if you are vibing, then you should follow me. Okay. V Harmony, go ahead and give us your thoughts, my love.
Girl, I got a question. First of all, did I drop from the subgroup?
I don't know. Maybe I have to look. Let me look at your. Hold on, real quick. Let me.
Girl, because I said I know I'm not down bad. No shade to nobody, but I'll always. I know you lying. If I gotta go get my uncle credit cards, just say less.
I think you might be V, but just go to my page afterward and check and see.
Okay. So this is my thing. This is my thing. I said, as soon as I seen it, I said, here we go. I said, well, she gonna get her Christmas presents or not? I'm sorry. Everybody, look, let me tell you something. All Leos are not the same. All Leos are not the same. Do not group me with that man. Do not group me with that man, because what y'all need to understand about Leos is that some of us actually get our, like, now I don't want to say the H word, but like, we love when we see our people win. Like, we love that, and whatever we need to do to boost that, and if we gotta puff off our chests and be like, yeah, do that. Like, we just cut off them comments, and I hopped in there and I said, and she said what she said. I agree. Get it together. Some of us are like that too. So with that being said, this is my thing, and this is what I just realized. Girl, girl Tina, I be coming with you, and you be giving me gifts, girl. Be giving me gifts. Honey, is Ace favorite movie Love and Basketball, or is it Ace and Chelley?
It was Ace's. When he was asked like his favorite movie on his interview, he said Love and Basketball, and he explicitly talked about the fact that they had to struggle and then come back together.
And
that was the couple that he would model himself after.
Now, him saying that and still saying that as an adult, realize that man made that his favorite movie. When that movie came out, he was barely a preteen, because I was a teenager when that movie came out, and I'm older than Ace. Don't clock me. I aged backwards. Don't hate. So anyways, if you still have that mentality and that's still your favorite movie, as you get older, you know how, especially in 2020, we went back and watched all the stuff that we used to watch, and we looked at it different. I don't like Moesha like I used to like her. I don't even like Moesha friends like I used to love them. And Kim was my girl. But would she have been on my team? No, because she can't keep her mouth shut. This is how you know that Ace is still growing, and him thinking that he wanted to keep Chelley was a cute thought, but not an actual reality, because he still has a lot of growing to do. And for Chelley to think that she was going to wait on him to grow, y'all surprised they didn't make it into 2026? You're crazy. When you hit an age of 26 to 35, it's just some stuff that you either voluntary cut out, or God will cut it out for you, because He's not playing no games with you. You're going to do it voluntary, or you're going to move forward involuntary. It's up to you how much you struggle after that. Because guess what? You're an adult, and you have to be responsible for what you say, what you do, and how you treat the people around you. Hello, can we say amen? Amen. So if anybody that's thinking like that and are surprised by it, you guys are cute, because I wanted to root for them too. Not just because they were Black, it's because it's like the way that they were trying based off what they came in and brought in. We don't know what they really brought in when they went on that show, but we knew what they left behind. And Chelley, girl, you better get your butt on the phone with Allah, because my Bama Barbie is a forgiving woman, but don't you say nothing online, because we still will eat you up. I don't care, Black or not. I'm getting me a Ola card in the spring. Hello. Shout outs to my girl clocking. She is booked 2026. So Chelley, get in where you fit in, girl, and be genuine about it, because I think Ola does miss her. And if they can rekindle their friendship, let's not hate on that. Let them do that, but we will clock the fake. And that's what I gotta say. Thank you, Tina. Happy birthday!
They said happy birthday.
My favorite cousin and best friend is a Sagittarius, and I'm a Leo, and she loves me down. I said what I said.
Period. I love it. Listen.
So, but my statement about the Leos, I fuck with some of y'all because we're all fire signs after all. However, I just been hurt by so many of them. You know, I had a female Leo friend that tried to control me. Don't do that shit. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a free spirit.
Yes, see, now she don't take the time to research herself to understand why she acts and moves the way that she do. Me, I do that, so that way I treat the people that I'm around how they supposed to be treated, as individuals and not as a group.
Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay, we love fire signs.
You need me, Ann, so hit me up, girl. I got you.
Girl, we love fire signs. So, you know, my best friend's an Aries, so we love it.
Okay, Antoinette has a question, and then I want to let my last of my panelists go. Antoinette, please ask your question, my love.
You're a therapist, and I love therapy. I'm in therapy. I've been in it for on and off for 5 years. All right. Does no one find it strange to already be in couples therapy less than 3 months into a relationship? And that's why I keep being confused as to why we're pretending like this was ever. What do you mean you're already on red carpets less than 3 months into dating, talking about we're in couples therapy? What? You have, in theory, you have a lifetime to go. Already? Now, don't be wrong. A year from now, if Nick and Landry are hey, we're talking to our pastor, or we're in couples therapy, go have at it. But the idea that you're already talking to that made me worried for Michelle. Girl, right. you're too grown for this. What?
Yes,
you don't even know him like that yet.
To y'all that are asking, when they were on the red carpet, they did a red carpet and they got asked like what they loved about each other. And he's like, oh, I feel like I'm in therapy now. And then I think there was another moment where he talked about like things that they were talking about in therapy. So he is the one that said it more than once. I feel like both times it was on a red carpet. He said it both times. Okay, y'all, I want to tell you what people are saying in the comments so that they can stop spamming my comments with it. Alandria is allegedly going live at 8 p.m. I think they said Central Time. So now y'all can stop putting in the comments, okay? She's going live at 8 p.m. Central Time, which is perfect. I'll definitely be off by then. And then apparently maybe Nick has maybe a podcast dropping on YouTube. Blue is also going live tonight. Anne announced it, but I'm announcing it again. The other thing that I do want to say is, as far as them getting couples therapy so early on, I do agree that that is too soon to be in therapy for a problem. I think that you should be, but I've always said that I thought they needed it. But that was indicative of what I consider to be the way the relationship was already shaping up. And so I do think that is very early on. To, no shade. Maybe it's a little bit of shade. No, you know what? I'm not going to compare, but I will say that I think that if a couple came to me and they were like, we're 3 months in or 2 months in, whatever, and like, we need therapy, I would be probably thinking in my head, we might be doing therapy toward a breakup, not therapy toward making it work. Because how already? Okay. Sade, please give me your thoughts, my love.
Okay, hi Tina. I just want to say I'm as intelligent as I am ignorant. So I love your content because you tap into my intelligent, articulate side, and everything that I be thinking you worded so well, because I'm just gonna say the N-word and bitch a lot. So I appreciate you. Yes, one. Two, Harmony, I agreed with almost everything you said, especially with that Leo shit, because I'm also a Leo, gang, gang, gang. Both my parents, my mom and my dad are Sagittarius, so I love Sagittarius. But I do not agree that I'm not here for Shalandria. Leave that shit in the past. Let that bitch stay where not bitch, I'm sorry. Let her stay where she at. Let her stay right where she at. She cool. I'm cool. We cool. Ola cool. Everybody cool. Now I want to touch on Jessie Woo messy ass, because I think that bitch, I got a problem with her because I was a big supporter of her. Even though I felt inconsistencies in her character, I still was like, black woman, yada, yada, yada. That's how I am. And when she did that, after that Ace podcast, when she did that live with Blue, I unfollowed. I never watched another fuck ass thing that she did. And I know I'm not the only Nicolandria that been supported her before Love Island came out. And she probably lost hella fucking views. Now she's jumping on the Shalandria train, and bitch, suck a Frank. I want to invite her to the Frank stand because bitch, you're dragging it. You're a clout demon. You're very performative. She seemed like she has a problem against Black American people. These are all points that I made before. And I'm just really mad because I really supported her. And I like to see Black women win in general. As far as Chelley and how y'all saying with the Black woman, all this stuff, I feel the same way, which is why every time I felt funny about her, I checked myself. But when she did that shit with Sierra, it was no checking, bitch. It's no going back. You're funny. You're funny and you're weird. And I see you clearly. I've been felt it from like episode 3. I felt it. But that shit with Sierra cemented it. And now, bitch, stay where you at forever. Go link up with Sierra. Tell Sierra to defend you. Since you want to post every time Nick and Ola do something grand and big. And people want to say Nicolandrians be dragging it for feeling the type of way. But it's very strategic timing, just like how Jessie is being very strategic using Nick and Ola as clickbait and then talking about Shalandria when... Babe, you was dragging Shalandria. Also, Nikki, I want to give you your props. Happy birthday, babe. I also love all the shit you say. I hate that they be calling you an auntie because, bitch, maybe I'm an auntie too. I be feeling exactly the same way that you feel. Everything you said about Jessie was so point on. In the comments, they were saying this bitch is performative, and I do think that she is. I think she likes women. That's why I don't think her and Ace was ever gonna last. And I also want to say that Ace was on a game, but I think Chelley was also on that same game, which is why she went with it. And I am surprised that they broke up because I thought that they would fake it longer. But I think Ace is dumb annoying, and she couldn't take it no more. That's it.
Oh, thank you,
Also,
Sade. I love
I
you
love
down too,
that.
sis.
Listen, y'all, she don't got a code switch in here. Y'all should know that about me. Even if I don't talk like that, I want people to show up as themselves in my space always. Period. Full stop. Now, y'all know I will. There's certain shit
I'm
I
probably the
don't
only black
tolerate.
bitch that talk to my
Yeah.
students exactly how I talk
Yeah, but
online.
I appreciate somebody being their own self. Yeah, I literally have a shirt that I wear outside and have worn in academia and at work and all kinds of shit that says I'm too proud to code switch. You don't got a code switch in my life for me, baby. So y'all stop saying that.
And I love you, Tina. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna drop now. I appreciate
Thank you, Sade.
you.
Well, stay and get your gifts, my love, and then we'll drop you. But get your gifts
Oh,
first.
Okay.
thank you for having me. I'm gonna drop now so you can have somebody else.
Okay, thank you, Antoinette. Love you, down, boo. Okay, all right. Oh shoot, hold on, y'all moved. Okay, Sar, go ahead and give me your thoughts, my love.
Hey, lady. I just want to say, love you down, my Denver, Colorado queen. I miss Colorado. I do hope to get back. Love Nikki. Happy birthday. My mom, may she rest in peace, is a Sag. But she gave birth to a Libra girl. And we won't talk about my brothers who are Capricorns and Leos, but anywho, because it's all about me. But I just want to say, I really struggled with Jessie, and I want to make a correction. She did not say run a train. She actually just said run through. If Nick's friends want to run through Molly, I hope Molly sues Jessie because that was so inappropriate what she said. Not cool at all. With regards to Black women and the whole Shalandria, that needs to be done. I do agree that we need to support Black women. I do feel like Jessie does not support Black American women. I feel like the diaspora needs to get it together I think the diaspora needs a weapon. And they needed to get it together, and they need to come together as women, because historically as Black women, we have done more for the world than any other race. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen if we don't call each other out on our BS, as well as lift us up when we're doing right. And Chelley did need to get called out on her BS. I can still love a person, but I can still call them out. And we've got to, as Black women, start holding each other up when we do wrong, just like I want my Black men to do the same. And with that, being said, again, I'm not a fan of this whole Shalandria train. I want Chelley to do well. I think she is going to do well on her own. I still am a little skeptical on whether this breakup is truly a breakup. I'm sitting back and I'm just watching because they've performed before. What gives me the clue that they're not going to perform again. And then the Love and Basketball thing is very telling that was his favorite movie. And again, I just feel like, Mr. Ace was a little red pill in training. We'll just see where it goes from that. Again, with 38 seconds left, I love all my queens on here that I talked to. Tina, I swear to God, I'm going to try to get back into Colorado.
Yes.
Once this kid graduates, I just got to get a kid. I just got to get a kid graduated, and we had scouts looking at him last night while he was wrestling. He got a pin, so once we can get him back to Colorado, hopefully University of Northern Colorado,
Okay.
I will be there. So, and Nikki, have a happy birthday. And Star, love you. And Gigi, love you. And the rest of you guys, hopefully I'll get to know you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, hang out so that people can gift you as they like. Okay, Star, please give me your thought. And I know that you wanted to go, but I really want to let all my panelists go because I don't know when my guests are going to get here, and I don't want to drop people and they can't share their thoughts yet. So I will come back to you after Star and Pete.
I want to start by saying hi, Tina. Thank you for letting me up. I feel like I'm making my rounds today. I've been going to panel to panel. But if y'all don't know me, I'm Star. I'm not Bun and B. I just like this picture of her. But
My thoughts is I've always said Ace was harmful with his interview regarding not just Delandria but Shalandria. He wasn't just trying to tear down Nicolandria. He was also attacking Chelley to remove her from getting supported outside of him. He wanted to be the only one that was the star of their relationship, and that's why he purposely did that, so that Chelley wouldn't have the one person that would support her in this situation, which would be Alandria, because Sierra dumbass is over here liking comments, shading Nick instead of making posts, supporting her friend who was getting dragged left and right over saying that she deserves grace to learn from this moment and it was a mistake that she would never make again. But no, she want to use this time to shade Nick over and letting us constantly know that her pussy is whack. Sorry for my words. But why do you want us to constantly know that you got dumped and slept with over and over again? Like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm honestly tired of her, and she needs to leave my favorite couple alone because they're not bothering anybody. But yes, support Chelley, because when it came time for Iris and Amaya, Hannah was unfollowing Pepe, blocking him left and right. Jeremiah was unfollowing. It was all of this so that Iris could make this whole love story between her and TJ seem so real, so much so that she sabotaged Pepe and tarnished his name in the mud, and everybody went along with that shit, all into support of that girl. And what are you doing? Instead of supporting the person who was supporting you, you over here liking shady shit about Nick. I've been not like Jessie Wu, ugly ass. Not that she's ugly in looks, but ugly
But
in
her
spirit,
heart.
because of what she
Yeah.
said about Black Americans. She said that she insinuated that Black Americans jumped for joy for Abraham Lincoln when he freed the slaves, undermining the efforts that Black Americans put into being free. I never fucked with that shit, and that was very disgusting. And I also never liked her because of her saying that she hoped that Pepe did cheat on Iris, and she also hopes that oh yeah, the shit that she said about Huda was also disgusting. And I didn't like the shit that she insinuated while having EJ on her platform, and so much so having EJ attached to that shit. And I didn't like that. That's why I peeled EJ's account and I didn't appeal her shit, because I didn't like what she was saying at all. I don't care if you are defending my faith so much so. And that's why I don't fuck with what she's saying right now, that she was been a Nicolandria and she's been Shalandria. You've been Shalandria, but you unfollowed Alandria and kept following Nick. I don't understand the logic or the math. Somebody's gonna have to make sense to me, and it's just not making sense. I honestly feel like she's very harmful and she's a flip-flopper, and it's weird. I'm tired of it. Like, leave these people alone. You could have been made a post about the situation with Nick days ago, but you chose today when it got insinuated that Chelley and Ace was breaking up because of cheating rumors or whatever. Now you want to attach my couple to that, but it was just you want to separate yourself from Alandra because of what happened with Alandra fans attacking Chelley and being xenophobic. I don't understand the logic. Like, which one is it? Do you like her or do you not like her? It's just weird. And I'm tired of weird shit because they don't bother anybody. But honestly, I just feel like this is why the fan base itself needs to stop attacking Nick and leave it to Alandria being smart, because y'all are insinuating that she's dumb, and it's pissing me off, especially when we're being attacked by other people. So much so that I'm reading the Shade Room comments about Chelley and Ace, and they're talking about some Nicolandria and 4. What the fuck does my couple have to do with this? Leave them alone. And Sierra, you need to make a post showing that you're standing with Chelley, because she's getting attacked by her own fan base, so much so that she can't even unfollow the guy that she just broke up with because they're coming at her and harassing her. But I digress. I made my rounds. Thank y'all.
Listen, because I had to give a little jig, because baby, the way Star came in here like on they heads, like I'm here for that. And also I agree wholeheartedly.
That Star.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be
No, Star,
sorry.
you
I
ate that. That was
appreciate
very
it.
concise. I was just arguing with a shalacer, and it's aggravating me because it's just showing that y'all don't support people unless it involves tearing down someone else. Because I don't understand how I just said everything I just said, and that you cannot take that as me not supporting Chelley. But somehow you felt like I was saying Chelley needs support from all of these cast members.
They got that boy mom.
I'm just aggravated because it's like this girl is literally going through something and her own fan base don't even seem to care. And I'm just tired of this whole situation involving my faves as well when they've done nothing to no one. Like, people really need to get lives.
It's
and that's
because
just really all.
Chelley's silence ran off the sensible fans who actually liked her. Because we don't take disrespect and two-sidedness and plots against other people. That's crazy. So the proper-minded people left, and then she was just left with the people who only care about the men in the relationship and don't care about Chelley really. Of course this was gonna happen. Her fans now is just male-centered people who want to live through Chelley so that they can have their hashtag my son is king. Oh, Ace is so this and that.
pro black men at the expense of black women and everybody else. Bullshit.
I've
It
been
was
telling
never
y'all for the
really.
longest that fan base is Ace's fan base, and they think that Chelley is pretty.
Exactly.
I've been telling y'all
Yeah,
that.
Shelley's an accessory to that.
And
For
an
sure.
accessory to use against Delandria.
She's not useful
And as
anymore,
soon
so they
as
threw her away.
as soon as she is no longer attached to Alan, they will throw her away because they don't actually give AF about Michelle. They don't care about her, which is why every time they've tried to come in here and do whatever they're doing, it's been trying to be about, oh, but Alan and Michelle, like they don't know how to just defend her, right? Because they don't actually like her. Even in the video when I clipped just Michelle and I was like, y'all tell me what you see, and Michelle was actually giving Alan his tens, and y'all was like, she's actually saying nice things about him. Like y'all were making that reflection. They still, but Ace this, Ace that. Like we're not even talking about him. Why are y'all bringing him up? You know, like they're weirdos.
That video was wild.
And
honestly.
he's performative. I've always said he was performative. Even when he made sexual remarks, when they was like, Chelley, what's your best talent? He was like, oh, like, why would you do that? Like, it's just certain things that I always seen was performative in him. And it's just aggravated me because it seems that since it came from a Nicolandrian fan base, that it couldn't be accurate. And that's just not simply true. Also, Gigi, I'm glad you're back because I heard that you was a Shalacer girl. That's what they've been saying on Twitter.
Gigi,
Wait a minute. To clarify, I did go over there and check. You know, a certain somebody ran. But I did go over there and check. It wasn't me. They said they were talking about a Gigi that had an orange next to the name. It's hard to
I know which Gigi you're talking about. I know which
They
Gigi.
said it's Gigi with an orange.
I'm
next
like,
to
don't
the
be
name,
lying on
the
my
Haitian
girl.
flag.
Gigi, like,
So-
that's not me.
I'm
That's
like,
not
don't
me.
be lying on my girl.
It's
hard
it
out
was
here
okay,
for
y'all. I'm gonna let P.
Not double G.
I gotta let P give her thoughts, and then I'm gonna come back to Anne's question. P, go ahead and give us your thoughts, my love.
All right. Hello, everybody. Miss you all. I've low-key been like,
I'm a drop. Thank you, Tina.
detaching. Because there's a lot of all this like Nick supposedly infidelity scandals are just freaking me out. And it's just making like being a Nicolandrian like not fun and enjoyable anymore. And also it's just disgusting. And then I come back on and then there's this whole thing with Molly and I'm like, poor Molly. Like, why are we just dragging in random ass people who are I won't say tangentially because that's Nick's friend, but like you're really gonna tarnish the name of a random ass woman who Nick is friends with and cares about and is dating his bestie just so that you can get to Ola. That's fucking crazy. It's so disappointing. And then apparently there's like group chats of people colluding and conspiring like evil wizards in a fucking tower to bring down Nicolangia. Like please get like a job or even 2 or 3 like I did and move on with your life. It is not that serious. As much as I love Nicolangia, I'm not gonna waste my youth doing all this extra parasocial shit. That's not fair to anybody. On the topic of discussion today, which is Shalace is dead. I'm gonna be honest. I'm happy. I'm happy. Fuck Alan. Disappointing. Very much a child. I'm 22. He just turned 23. We're age mates basically. And I still remember when the whole Speedy Pod dropped. I was like, this is basically like it felt like a college friendship group breakup. Like it was so juvenile to me. I was like, this is so familiar. Like, having a made up issue with a friend of yours because of your ego's been slighted and then you make up a whole thing and then you do shady shit behind their back just to ice them out and whatever. It just felt so familiar because I go to like a college and whatever and I was like, this is just so dumb. So dumb. And I was like, Ace, you're just too young. Dude, we're the same age. You too young to be doing it's just bad taste in my mouth. And it really infuriated me because he really, really thought that the audience was dumb. We're not. And it seems like Chelley had come to the conclusion that when you insinuate that the audience, who actually is the ones who are going to be giving y'all money for things, is dumb, they don't want to give you money. Of course it's going to hurt your pocket. So I feel like her dropping Ace was also a maturity thing. Obviously the maturity level is different. 2, he's a hindrance. He's literally a chain around her neck, dragging her down into whatever bullshit muck he wants to do because his pride is preventing him from, apologizing properly. And 3, it's money. When you go against Olandria, the belle of the ball, you know what I mean? The girl who's literally, people are literally making up rumors that she's going to the Met Gala. That's not been confirmed, but folks are thinking that she's going. You know what I mean? Somebody who knows designers now. She's the face of this. She's got connections like that. She's known for this and that. She's literally top 10 in the year endless, right? If you go against that, then how the hell are you gonna get your own modeling thing that you're doing? How the hell is Olandria doing the thing that Chelley wanted to do? Because Chelley's a model, or that was her occupation before, right? So of course she dropped Ace, and I'm glad she did. But I don't want her to get in good with Olandria right now, because what she did was, it just was disloyal. That's not what a good friend does. You don't just broke up with the guy and then you come back to me. Oh, okay. So because you felt the repercussions of it, now you're coming back to me. But when I needed you, you weren't there. Isn't that crazy? Right? So, oh my God, thank you for the universe. Thank you. But yeah, it's just frustrating. I'm very frustrated with Chelley, and I do slightly dislike her, but I do want her to thrive and do well because I think she can, and I think she deserves it. I just still side eye her because she's too old, like in comparison to Ace, to like let this slide. Like if they were the same age and then she did what she did now, I'd be like, I'd have a bit more grace. But like, sister, you're like 27. You know what I mean? It's just it's wild. It's wild for you to be doing this. You're too grown for that. Yeah, I wish her well. I'm glad that she was off Ace. I hope she gets with not even a guy, no more men. She's bisexual. Please get a girlfriend.
Listen.
Please.
Listen.
Please.
Okay, really quickly, I want to tell y'all, somebody asked, so I'm going to respond publicly, and then I'm going to answer your question that I just saw Mommy Ashley, and then Anne's going to ask a question. Lorena's going to share thoughts. Okay. Who is requesting? So Chatty Nurse, I do see that you keep getting dropped. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going to accept you again. I have requests in the queue of Lauren, Cassidy. She's already here. Lule. Oh, you're giving me the green light. Nessa, Kebsoft, Harlem, Asi, MM. Hi, Missy. Trent. Wait. Trinka Strickland and Leah for the win. Mammy Pappy. Not y'all keep adding yourselves. Now you moving around. Stop doing that. Okay, I think that's everybody. And Star. Okay, so all of y'all are sitting in there. I see you. Hi, Kiana. I see y'all sitting in there. So you are there. Just hang out. Hi.
I'm gonna drop so you can add people. Bye.
Okay. Bye, Bad. Love you down, boo. And I will be live again tomorrow. Okay. Mommy Ashley said, do I think Chelley would show more of herself? If you are a subscriber, you already heard my take on this. Thank you so much for the galaxy. I told y'all that I see her making a move toward more independent content, which I think is wisdom, and that I was suspicious that it meant something might have been going on with them, and now we know. So I do think that she is going to. I think she's already been doing that. Okay, Anne, please ask your question, my love. You look so cute. Oh, hold on. Let me leave myself because I'm talking to you. Sorry, y'all.
The gifts. I just wanted to say that the interview is live right now. I did find it for you guys. It is Nick. Actually, it's already over. It's a quick interview. Not just Nick from Love Island, inside Nick Van's next chapter. And it is interviewer is Carter Gregory, for those of you that want to watch. But that's it for now. I'll keep accepting your gifts, and I'm gonna draw for whoever is coming. Good to see you again, Tina. Happy birthday, Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna head out in a few. Thank you.
Tina, I have a request. Yes. I don't know if it's possible for us to watch the interview with you on live.
Okay, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll play the interview and then we can talk about it.
For tomorrow. Also, happy birthday.
Okay, if y'all are down with that, we can do that. Oh, P says happy birthday too, baby. Who? P.
And Anna as well.
Oh, yeah, P gonna say happy birthday.
I told him, Ann. I told him, Ann.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you.
He can't hear y'all because y'all ain't here. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. Lorena, please give me your thoughts.
Hi. I'm not gonna be my normal self because I know your live is all about positive vibes most of the time. But I have to say that I think Jessie Wu is despicable. She should not be a motherfucking journalist at all. She really needs to go sit down. She make all women look bad. Dragging that woman Molly for no reason at all is disgusting. I don't give a damn if she was white, blue, mixed, pink, purple, whatever it is. It's no, you had no business going on there saying that woman should be passed around when your old ass. Okay, Lord. You had no business doing that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And I'm so sorry that Michelle and Alan broke up. But if that's the topic that you were supposed to be discussing, you shouldn't have had Nick or Orlandria in your bio at all, or a part of that conversation at all. I'm sad that Chelley is getting dragged, although I question a lot of her behavior and a lot of her decisions when it came to her being with Ace. I did side eye her and I didn't support her because it had nothing to do with Ace interview. It had everything to do with her actions and her decisions and how she handled things. Like before, even before the interview dropped, she just did some questionable things in my opinion. Like I said, my opinion. So I already had a side eye for her, but I do support her as being a black woman, and I'm not gonna let nobody sit down and drag her either. So I'm gonna have to stand beside her. If people think they're gonna be racist and all this other nasty shit, what they think they're gonna do, that's not gonna happen. But she's made some questionable decisions, and like maybe this a new chapter for her that's well deserved. I hope she get everything she's hoping for, praying for, whatever. It's been time for her to leave Boss Baby. He got a lot of growing to do. He is not a goddamn man. He is a man child, and he thinks the world revolves around him. If it's not his way, it's the highway. And with him, I would choose the highway every goddamn time. So, with that being said, I wish her all the best. I hope she elevate and keep elevating. I hope Jessie Wu lose her. I hope they don't pay her a cent to watch her because she's despicable. She's not somebody I would want to listen to. She don't have no respect for not like no women, no men in general. She don't have respect for herself. So I don't know how they would expect her to have respect for anybody else. But to the people that's dragging Molly, y'all need to stop that. That is a woman. That's a young woman at that. Y'all don't know none of these things to be true, and it's disgusting. And it's sad that she would add on to the dog piling of that girl. Thank you for having me so much, Miss Tina. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming up here. I appreciate y'all coming up here being yourself. Y'all are so funny being like, I know you be trying to keep it cute, girl.
I'm trying. I found it for your live. I wasn't gonna do that because I'm not gonna do that. But thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I love it.
Wow.
Y'all, thank you so much
Lorena
for
for
sending
getting
her
off her
gifts.
chest.
Lorena,
Tina,
where
can
are
you
you
drop
from? I love
me?
your accent. Oh, she dropped.
Oh no, she
I
dropped
like her
already.
accent.
I just wanted to say, like that Lorena got it off her chest, but not too much on Boss Baby because he's kind of awesome. Let's not do
Boss
that.
Baby
Boss
is
Baby
fine.
is
Lorena
awesome.
is from
On the
Louisiana.
cartoon or
That's
the
the
real one?
accent, by the way.
I love
I
the
love
accent, Boss
it.
Baby.
All right, thank you
Look,
so
they
much,
said
Tina. You
Lorena
can go ahead
from
and drop
Louisiana.
me.
Thank you, Ann. I love y'all down. Lorena, you should have hung out a little bit longer, girl. They was trying to give you your gifts, girl, give you your tens. And I love that for you. Listen,
Tina,
I
you
love my
need to go
panelists
shake it for
down.
you need to go shake it for Big C, and we'll see you tomorrow. Don't let us hold
Charles,
you
you know,
up.
I'm not shaking it for him. Our auntie is here. Okay?
I
She
mean, you can
gotta
be
leave,
his
don't she?
private dancer a little later.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
Now
know.
saying.
you
She
be his
gotta leave, right?
private
You sending her
dancer.
home, of course.
Not everybody's as nasty as you, Gigi. You just
Right.
nasty.
Listen, I
Look,
gotta
now
hold it down for my
he's
boy.
saying the same thing that y'all saying. Now I feel like y'all colluding against me in
What?
the
Listen,
chat.
I just gotta hold it down for my dog. Big C, no, that's
Hello,
my
it's
Nah,
his
homie. I
you
gotta hold
season.
it
This is
down for
giving
Okay.
him.
collusion, okay?
It's his
It's
season.
giving
Don't do
Not
that.
collusion.
collusion.
it's cuffing
Collusion.
season. Give him some sugar.
Collusion.
Don't do the fire
We
signs
trying to
like
look out
that,
for my
Miss
dog.
Tina.
Yeah, Big
Don't do
C
him
want to
like
give her
that.
that big D.
Okay,
The
period.
big one, the
You
capital
better have
letter
your
one.
playlist together too, Tina. Don't play no games over easy.
We
Well, you
got
can play
Okay,
playlists.
his
Don't
wait,
songs
play.
guys.
tomorrow. So
Wait,
Okay,
let
wait.
me
Sade
talk.
has something. Hold on.
Oh
Give
my
it
God. All
Sade.
right. So either I'm psychic or I started some shit. Wait, hold on. So I was in a Shalacers live and I was having a 50 Cent moment. And I wrote in the comments and I was like, Ace cheated on Chelley, they posted it on the Shade Room, but then they deleted it. And then they started like, saying it over and over in the comments or whatever. But I was just being petty, whatever. Why 2 seconds ago, Too Hot 2T just posted that Ace cheated on Chelley. That's why they broke up. And they have like a whole saying that they got a inside source of why they broke up. And it was disagreements because he was cheating on her or cheating allegations and stuff.
I know
it's
you
on
lying.
Instagram. Go check it. I didn't lie this time. But I'm just saying, either I started some shit by accident, wilding out.
You might, because now you
I'm
got
psychic.
18 on your thing, Sade, and that's literally my birthday. She not, girl, get out of here. I gotta go.
I'm dead ass psychic, y'all. I swear. Sometimes I just be chatting, like playing around, but it always come true. Like
If
I be
Ace
just
did,
knowing stuff.
it's lights up for Ace. I
Dang.
can't rock.
That's all I wanted to say. Sorry for being crazy,
We
y'all.
done told you this already.
Listen,
Oh,
Ola,
I love
Ola,
y'all.
we know
See y'all tomorrow.
Okay, we know y'all. I love y'all down in the comments. I'm not trying to be shady. I swear I'm not trying to be, but we know Ola's going live. We already announced it, y'all. We know Ola's going live, Blue is going live. All the lives is happening tonight. We know.
Everybody's going live.
Thank you.
Are you gonna let Chris go live? That's my question.
No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Go sing "Happy Birthday,
Chris should
Mr.
go
President"
live.
to him.
Chris should go
I
live.
promise y'all, I'm not lying.
Mr. President. Exactly. Go ahead.
Happy birthday,
Okay,
Mr.
I love
President.
y'all down. We will definitely be live again tomorrow. I'm willing to watch Nick's podcast with y'all and talk about it. I will say, y'all know I don't dabble in conjecture, so I'm gonna wait to hear. But I also would not necessarily be shocked. The man is very, very young. And so for him to have ever said she's gonna be my first girlfriend and my last girlfriend, subscribers, y'all already know. I
That
told
was
y'all
so
I'm not
freaky to
buying
me.
it.
So freaky.
Y'all already know. Subscribers have been hearing my thoughts about this for a long time. They already know. So I love y'all down. I'm gonna go spend time with my family. Thank you for the happy birthdays to my man.
All right. Happy birthday to
when
your
is Blue-
man.
Y'all, when is Blue going live? I think y'all said 11:30
Yeah, she's
Eastern
going live
Standard
late.
Time. So it's late. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be late. So go ahead, shake that ass. Watch yourself. For Chris, please. Let me go have a scandal feeling.
Enjoy his food.
Eventually,
Enjoy his
we're gonna
food.
have to have a conversation because we've been talking about this in another live about my obsession with Jolets.
Oh
I
my
think that
God.
Olivia could
I
have taken
gotta
on
block
Jake
Gigi
and
now.
Fitz.
Now I have to block
Sade just
Gigi.
does not want to see the light.
I don't
So
understand,
that's another
Tina.
time with
Tina,
you,
this
Tina.
is crazy. Okay.
But for right
Y'all have
now,
a good night.
You're not gonna bring the slander here on my birthday.
Yeah,
No,
that's
what
crazy.
you're not gonna do.
That's absolutely insane what
Like
you're
we
saying.
gonna stop
Gigi.
this right now. We can end the
They
live.
will
Thanks
not.
everybody
Star
for
and
the
I have been
birthday
trying to make them
gift.
see the light.
I appreciate
They will not.
y'all. Happy birthday to me.
So I feel like we need a professional
Happy birthday
opinion.
to all the
Enjoy your
Sagittarius
evening.
out
I hope you guys
there.
have a great
Getting
day.
it, living it, being fired.
I feel like
And
there needs to be a
I'm not paying
professional
attention.
opinion
I'm not paying attention.
because that house in Vermont was big enough
Block
for all of them to
Gigi.
stand in the
I'm
sun, and
living.
they
I'm
just
still
don't
in
want
block
to
Vermont,
see
bitch.
Gigi.
I'm still in Vermont, bitch. I will always be in Vermont, bitch.
I'm
Don't
in
go
Vermont
there.
too. Nikki, I'm with you. I'm in Vermont with
I know,
you.
boo.
I'm their
How
second
y'all want to be
kid.
in Vermont, but y'all want to leave Jake out? Y'all is greedy. Y'all is some greedy.
Jake in the hole.
And to those of y'all
No,
that
Blue is a
requested
better
today
partner.
that didn't get to come up, come
Fitz is in the church.
tomorrow. Request again. I will try to get y'all up to here tomorrow.
Okay, go be Olivia for your fits.
Go
Thank
be
you.
a lady of the night, Tina. Go be a lady of the night.
Thank you again.
I'm gonna go be a midnight ballerina.
Go ahead,
Yes,
girl.
girl. Yes.
But don't watch
Yes.
yourself. Bye, boo.
Bye, y'all.
Bye bye. Enjoy your time with your family.
Thank you.